Hello guys, I am OG, back with another Etheria restart video. Today, I just got a new unit, Animus, from the Wishful events. I tried to pull so many and then I got this Khloros, one of the unit that I think is very fun to play, and I've been wanting to get him for a while since the beginning when I play it. So this time I will try to make him better and build him correctly so we can play him better. And before we do that, I want to start by learning what his ability first. So he is a Grim Penalty Khloros element type of reason red fire, right? And then I think he is mainly for DPS, right? Because he has a lot of damage skill. So let's see what his skill first. So the first skill is dealing 2 hits of 110% damage to a single enemy. It has 20% chance to decrease all his Animus and Shell skill by 1 turn cooldown. So when you use this, it has 20% chance to reduce all of this cooldown, right? The ultimate and the second skill. And then for the second skill, it's called Fatal Chain. So he deals 3 hits of 100% damage to a single enemy and has 70% chance to inflict 1 turn chain lock. So chain lock is whenever he attacks the target with the chain lock, the damage is increased by 25%. And when he takes damage from the target, the damage taken is reduced by 25%. So this one will pump his skill even more damage, right? So I think this is good to play first and then cast the ultimate follow-up attack, right? Because you give them the buff first and then give the ultimate. Now the ultimate is Doom Research. So he gathers all his energy to strike, dealing 400% damage to a single enemy, inflicting Doom Toll after each cast. This skill final damage permanently increased by 25% up to 75%. So this will be very powerful, because when you have 75%, that's huge, right? That's almost 2 times of 400%, right? Because multiplied by 75% final damage, right? So that's interesting. Holy moly! So it's like 700% damage, right? With the additional 75%, right? And then what is Doom Toll? Doom Toll is after the target takes 10 times of damage, the Doom Toll is removed, and then Khloros immediately casts Doom Research to attack the target. Only one target can be afflicted by these skills, and this cannot be removed. So this one will be so good against boss, because when you are bossing, you have other DPS that hit multiple times. I think he will be perfect combo to play with like this Yali. Yali can hit like 3 times in a turn, right? Because of this skill, 3 hits, and then it has also chance to this one. So it can be possibly hit 4 or 5 times with this, right? And then where is he? Khloros, yeah. So when the Doom Toll have 10 stack reach, he will cast the ultimate right away. I'm not sure if it will remove the cooldown or is it share different cooldown, right? But otherwise it's really good, because you can easily stack a lot of this with other unit that deal multiple damage in a turn. Now we can see that it has a lot of good skill that related by attack and damage. So I think for the skills build, I think I want to make sure that this one is max. That's for real, right? Because when level 5, the damage is 480% instead of 400, right? And then when the unit die, it will transfer the effect to the other enemy with the highest attack. So you can easily keep killing them in a row, right? After killing the first one, move to the second one, and then it has skill damage boost after each cast to 35%, but I'm not sure if the stack is still the same, right? But regardless, that's huge increase from 25% to 35%. So I think if you really like it, I would advise you to max level 5 for this unit, because it's one of the main skill dealing a lot of damage, right? And then for this fatal chain, I'm debating actually. This one is really good when you are at least level 2, right? But only one turn is kinda useless, so you want to at least 2 turn, because you want to cast this and then cast the ultimate and then maybe the ultimate again, right, for 2 turn. But the chance for 100% is even better, because this one only 70%. So I'm debating whether should I go to 4 or 3. But in this case, if you want go 4, might as well go to 5, right? Because duration 3 turn is even better. So it will help his survival and also help increasing his damage to the enemy by 30% here when you upgrade it. So 30% increase is huge, because 30% from that and then 75% from this, that's like 105%. That's a lot of damage, guys. Okay, and for the first skill, I think level 3 is the best one that you can get. You don't really need to max this, even though at level 5 it has 50% chance, but I think I'm good with 3. But yeah, level 5 is also good. This unit very hungry for skill point. It looks like 10 skill point at least. That's one of the reason why this unit is so hard to play, because of how hungry of skill he is, right? So that's for the skill build. Now for the model, I like to use Onslaught and Keen Eye, because I think I want to try to kill as fast as possible on the first hit, right? So that's why the first 3 instant of damage is increased by 25%, 15 and 5%. So the ultimate, I can deal 25% more damage to kill the enemy. That's one of the reason why. And then for Onslaught, I just like a lot of percentage of attack, right? Attack plus 45%, you can never go wrong with that. It's a lot of attack. And for the stat in here, I try to get a crit rate and attack bonus as much as possible, because I'm aiming for 100% crit. Unless you have a buffer in your team that increase 30% crit, then you can switch to maybe like crit damage instead, right? For this crit rate, you can change to something that, if you already have a buffer in your team that increase the critical, you can get attack bonus, or also something that is increase damage, critical damage here. Critical damage plus 60% is also very good, because right now I have 265% critical damage. I could aim for like 300%, right? That's even better. And then for crit rate of 2 of them, but if you have a buffer in your team that increase the crit rate, you can remove one of these to change something that's like critical damage increase. Okay, and then for the stat in here, you want to get as much as crit rate, speed or attack, and then attack like this, right? This one I also get the speed and attack bonus, and this one crit rate, speed, attack bonus and crit damage. So that's one of the reason why. And then I choose Onslaught and Keen Eye, which is 45% attack, and then Keen Eye is critical damage plus 18%. And then the damage increased by 25% at the first turn. So when you play this ultimate at the first time, it also increased by 25% damage. That's crazy high. And then for the shell, lastly, I'm using Golden Lion, even though it's not necessarily important. But I like the combination of the matrix here. Currently, I use Onslaught and Keen Eye, and this is the one that I have matched with 3-3, so I can get perfect module equipment here, like 12-12, right? But if you have someone better, because this one is golden lion, you want to use skill 1 a lot with this type of animus or shell. But at level at yeah, every 2 time hit it increased 6% final damage, and this one can be even higher, I think, if I max it. Like, let's see what is the max stat here. 8% final damage, so that's really good. And other point why I use this one is because I got so lucky with the critical damage, and also this one I can just reroll it to get something better, right? So you always want to get a critical damage or critical rate for this, because it's a DPS, right? And then for here you can increase like Animus final damage 8%, or also something that related to his reason. Where is reason here? 12% final damage. It's either 8% or 12%, but I think I like this one better because it's more flexible and versatile. You can move around to other character that you've been using, right, instead of stack with one element. But if you have this one, it's also fine. Yeah, if you got the for 12% of this, it's also good. And then for the first one, you want to aim to get the attack, which is 30% attack or 180 attack, right? That's one of the best one. And other option is I think I would choose this one, like White Fang, but with a better matrix, because White Fang can also deals a lot of damage here. Whenever the owner take action, it deals 2 hit of 100% on critical hit. It will increase the owner critical damage by 5%. It can stack to 10 stack, okay? But yeah, Golden Lion or that one is good, because effect accuracy is not always useless for him, because he gives some debuff like chain lock, and then this one also, right, Doom Toll. So that's it for today's video about Khloros build, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you have any opinion or advice, please let me know in the comment down below. See you.